All right, man. First of all, it feels so good to be back home, back grinding for y'all. Like, I tweeted daily videos. Like I told y'all, this season, I'm giving y'all daily content. And I was dead ass on that. I was just, I caught a flight to go see my mom for like a week or two. I really couldn't give y'all videos like I wanted. And now I'm finally back home, so I can. So I'm going to live up to that, and it starts today. Now, some quick announcements. If you guys are impatient, bro, just relax. You know what I'm saying? Just relax. You will no longer see my face on this specific channel. I'm not doing that no more. Like all OG type content on this channel. On my second channel, I just remade it today. So if you think you subscribed, you didn't. Make sure you guys subscribe to my second channel right now. That's where I'm giving y'all my reactions after the games and stuff like that. And this channel is going to stay how it was. Now, as we all know, the season started basically like a week ago. And Steph, he was actually the first game. And Twitter was going crazy, bro. Even me. Like, I tweeted before the game started, Stephen Curry is my dark horse MVP. And in that first game, I don't delete tweets, but I definitely wanted to. Not specifically because Steph isn't going to be good. It's just going to be a very long, tough year for Steph, and that's just inevitable. Look at how this man Steph started his season. Matter of fact, no star this year has had a tougher 2-game opener than Steph. Nobody. You start this season off at Brooklyn with Kyrie Irving, Joe Harris, Spencer Dinwiddie, Karis LeVert, DeAndre Jordan, Kevin Durant, all those. And you're playing with Andrew Wiggins and Kelly Oubre, who couldn't even hit a field goal outside a dunk for like the first 3 games. Then on Christmas, it gets even better. Like, Steph already has a reputation, and I didn't even know this, of playing bad on Christmas. But on Christmas Day, you go at Milwaukee, the best Eastern Conference team for like the last 2 years, with Giannis and Drew Holiday, arguably the best perimeter defender, gluing your ass up all game. Mind you, this year already, he's played 1 less game than he played all year last year. Last year, he only played 5 games. So essentially, and I'm talking to all the Steph Curry haters and the people that was crazy on Steph Curry for those 2 games. And I'm not even the biggest Steph Curry fan myself, but I support greatness, bro. You basically asked this man off a 1-year layoff to come back against Brooklyn and Milwaukee, and he's playing with Andrew Wiggins, who looks like a bust 70% of the time, Kelly Oubre off a torn meniscus, and a rookie and a bunch of rotational players. And you expected him to be Stephen Curry in 2016, bro? Like, that's not basketball. That's not how it works. Even Kevin Durant, and I love KD, and he looks like he's back to 2017 KD in full form. He looks like that because he's playing around a lot of great talent that's making his job a lot easier. That's exactly how you want to ease a superstar back in after a long ass layoff. You don't ease them back in by saying, okay, you're back. Be the ball handler, create for everybody else, play real defense, that's not you ease him back in by surrounding him around adequate talent. Steph doesn't even have that. And also, I have to put this into perspective because people forgot this or people forget this. After he won last night, people on Twitter are saying, oh my God, he saved his legacy. His legacy is safe for now. He's not going to be the worst team in the NBA and all that stuff. And I just look at you and say, bro, he started his season out playing 4 road games. 4 road games. And on top of that, right, the last time Steph was really Steph to me was the 2019 finals. The 2020 year, I don't even count that. Like, he played 5 games and he was hurt and everybody else was gone. Like, I don't count that. The last time Steph was 2019. That 2019 roster and that 2021 roster right now, this roster has 1 player that was on that roster, and that's Kevon Looney, bro. Kevon Looney. Imagine being a star off a 1-year layoff, coming back to 4 road games, and the only player that you're really familiar with is Kevon Looney. Like, bro, cut this man a break. And I want to touch on something else really quickly. Man, it feels so good to be back. Everybody talking about, okay, this is his James Harden year. This is his Russell Westbrook year. This is his Kyrie Dame year. Like, show that you can handle the ball and create for everybody else and play point guard. Like, show that you can be a traditional point guard this year. My question is, why? Even when Steph was winning championships, right? Like, even pre-KD, like before KD came and all that stuff, the 2015 year and even the 2016 MVP crazy year, Steph always controlled the defense without even having the ball. Like, his range was so deep and he was so lethal from, behind the 3-point line that every defense had to make sure their rotation was right. Everybody was switching. Everybody was bumping stuff because of how deep that man can shoot it. That's Stephen Curry. Like, I thought that's how he changed how we view point guards. Name me the last traditional point guard that had the ball in their hands all the time, ran the pick and roll, always created everything for everybody else, had the high usage rate. Name me the last type point guard like that won a championship. You want to say Isaiah Thomas? It didn't really work out for, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, Steve Nash. Chauncey Billups was the last point guard, I believe, that won Finals MVP, him and Tony Parker. Chauncey Billups had the 4th highest usage rate on his team the year he won a championship. Tony Parker, the Spurs played ball movement and all that. It doesn't work, and no point guard really wins like that. So why is it imperative that he proves that he can play a style that doesn't even work? What logic is that? And also, I'm so tired of this narrative, bro. Steph has to prove that he can win without a super team. Like, he has to prove that he can win without all the superheroes and all that. Well, one, I would say he already did. And two, what great player has won big without a great team around him? Magic Johnson literally got drafted to a team that had Kareem Abdul-Jabbar on it. Like, Chris Paul last year, everybody talks about him. And last year, he did exceed expectations with OKC. But they did have SGA, Dennis Schroeder, to me the 6th man of the year last year, Danilo Gallinari, and Steven Adams. With Chris Paul, that's not a bad team. And also, I'm attacking every bad take I've seen about Stephen. I have to talk about this one. People keep saying this one, bro. James Harden's played on bad teams. Russell Westbrook in 2017 after KD left, he played on bad teams. It's Steph's turn to prove that he can do that and carry him to the playoffs and all that stuff. Well, I'll break it to you like this. Russell Westbrook and James Harden, their games to me are more tailor fit to play on bad teams than Steph's. I would agree with that. Like, I think they can carry a team further than Steph can if they played on a bad roster. But on the flip side, on a championship team, besides championship quality players, I would take Stephen Curry over James Harden and Russ any day of the week. Like, literally any day of the week. Why does it matter so much what you can do on a bad roster? Like, what does that mean? There's been plenty, and I mean plenty, look it up, plenty of stars in this league that look great by themselves. Like, when they playing on a trash roster and they have free way to do anything they want, they look great. But as soon as you pair them with other stars, they damn near look like a shell of themselves. Like, when you put James Harden and Russell Westbrook on teams with stars, how have they looked? James Harden had a good year with Chris Paul and all that stuff, but he pretty much ran everybody out of town. Russell Westbrook right now with Bradley Beal, and I hate to say this about Russ, but how does he look? Steph right now can legitimately play with any player in the league. Centers, point guard, shooting guard, small. He can play with anybody in the league. Can Russell Westbrook and James Harden? Hell no. When Russell Westbrook, when he was on the trade market this offseason, how hard was it to find him a trade partner? Hard as hell. Like, they had to find another team in a bad situation with a bad contract and all that to trade with Russell Westbrook. James Harden is on the trade market right now. Why is it so damn hard to find him a trade partner? Because of how he plays, bro. Like, he's hard as hell to pair with. If Steph was on the market right now, every team in the league will be foaming at the mouth to get Stephen Curry. Even with that big contract, every team would love Stephen Curry because he can play with anybody. So my point is, bro, like, proving that you can play and average 55 and triple doubles and crazy numbers on bad rosters, who cares about that? Like, I don't care about that. History doesn't care about that. Proving how much you can win on good teams and playing beside other players and how selfless you are. To me, that's what really matters. Steph is light years ahead of both of them in that category. This video, I just had to put some facts and some of my opinions on this Steph Curry topic, and this is a do or die year for Steph and all that, because to me, it's straight BS. Like, it's straight BS. He's proven everything he can do in this NBA, and he's on a bad team, and he played he hasn't even played at home yet. Like, can we please calm down? If you guys like this video, make sure you guys like this video, man. Like I said, daily videos are back. I cannot wait, man. I'm so happy to be back home, back grinding for y'all. Make sure y'all sub to my second channel and follow my social media sites right now, man. I hope you guys have a good Christmas. I hope you guys had a good Christmas, a good New Year's. Happy New Year if I don't see y'all tomorrow. Do all that great stuff, guys. And until next time, as always, happy birthday, LeBron. Stay tuned.